What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for tuning in with me today. You're back with Tanner Takikawa. And before we jump into the video, I just want to say, with fishing, a lot of times the expectation is overexceeded. A lot of times the expectation is not met. And then somewhere along the lines, you meet that expectation right in the middle. Everything falls into place. And I say all that to say this is because when we go down to Florida, we don't have a lot to work with. We got bridges, we got piers. And what we do is we do a lot of night fishing. We do a lot of pier fishing, bridge fishing, land-based fishing. We don't really ever have a boat to fish off of. And I was blessed enough to fish off my stepbrother's boat this go round, but I have a little bit of videos that I took on the boat, but this particular video, it was strictly bridge fishing, and the expectation was completely met. We put meat in the cooler. That was the main goal of this night. But I say that to say this is because if you're fishing off these bridges, or if you don't have a boat, or if you don't have anything like that, there's still fish to be caught. You can still put meat in the cooler. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, leave a like, and let's jump right into it. There we go. Pancake. There we go. Look at that.
What are y'all catching out here?
We're gonna go catch mangrove off these.
Yeah, but you're trying to get bait, right?
Oh yeah, these are bait.
These are bait.
Oh yeah. These are bait.
See, I didn't even know any of them hung up down here, but look at you, got all of them.
Oh
yeah. They're gonna do it for us, sweetie.
All right, one more. Man, I would like to.
This is perfect size right here, boys.
Cast, boy.
No more bigs, man.
There's like 25 of them.
No more bigs, bro.
That's not big.
Throw back all the 3-inchers. That was a pancake. We'll go for one more pancake like that, and I think we'll be set. Like I said, we got 6 dozen shrimp. Another pancake. Another pancake, boys. Man, look at that. Oh, I got about 15 of them that time. About 15. We got about 5 good ones on that one. We got enough. Got about 35 pins and 6 dozen of live shrimp, perfect size. Good start to the night, baby. All right, 10-minute bait session.
Wow, yeah. This is where Tanner found this time of year.
Ready to rock. Got that thing blacked out with pinfish and shrimp. I think tonight's gonna be a phenomenal night. Should be. Main targeted species, mangrove, reds, specks. Not particularly black drum, but we could catch them. It's not what we're going after. Definitely not ladyfish, all eating fish. Should be good. We got some pretty big lively shrimp in here, but for now I'm using the smaller ones. Ultimately trying to catch a speck, to be honest with you, but you can't see it. There's glass windows all down there. A little later, what happens is the mangrove will come up on those glass minnows, and you can free line them. You can throw Carolina split shot rigs down, and they'll eat. That's a crab. I'm assuming that the bite's gonna pick up around 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then you got a good little time frame in between 1 and that 11 to 1 is the best time frame. There's first fish right there. Ladyfish. It's not what we're after. We're not after ladyfish. We got something here. What do we got? Little baby bluefish. That's definitely not what we're after. You probably could. If FWC pulls up and they see you with it on there, yeah, they'll fine you for it. So I'm not really having the best of luck throwing it out there, free floating it. So what I'm gonna do is put a weight on, turn it to a Carolina rig. Carolina rig is basically where you take an egg weight of your choice. These are 3/8 ounce. I want something that's gonna drift a little bit. I don't want it to just be pinned in the same spot. I want it to drift a little bit, so I can move it from spot to spot, bump it up and down. But with this rig, specifically going for Mangrove Snapper. Right now using 25 pound fluoro with a size 1 circle hook offset. If this is too heavy, then of course I'll go back down to 20 pounds. No bites from mangrove yet, man. Generally we fish another bridge. We haven't really figured this bridge out this trip, so sometimes you just gotta figure out where they're at. Oh, he ran me in the reef, man. Come on. Got it off. Got it off, but he snatched my bait. We'll be back. So you seen it took a second to get a bite right here. A lot of times it doesn't take that long. If there's mangrove down there, sometimes you'll get the bite instantly. Sometimes it takes 5-10 minutes, sometimes even 20. But with mangrove, a lot of times you can fire up the school. If there's a lot of them down there and you fire them up, generally you'll start getting a lot more bites. We're trying to find them. Next pylon we go. All right, right down here, the pylons, these pylons start getting a little bigger. Potentially hold more fish on them. It's not always the case. Next pylon, we're trying to find the fish, man. Like I said, it's not always easy to find them. No bites yet, man. We're going back down to this third light right here. See if we can find a bite, man. It's only 10 o'clock, man. They generally, you'll get them, but we have more luck at 10-12 range. Not a single bite, man. I pray, man. I pray that the fish fire up, because right now they're not fired up. I guess I'm gonna fish down here until it gets a little later, dude. Seems like they're not even fired up right now.
Oh yeah, Tito!
Oh, dude, that was a giant mangrove, bro. Giant mangrove.
Lord, and you out the log?
That,
the long cast, baby.
no, it was right on that structure, bro.
To fight it better. Open water.
That was a giant mangrove,
I bet it
bro.
was, dude. 15, 16.
It looked like a 16-incher for sure. It just ate it. You seen how it ate it?
Well, you got him ready, dude. Yeah.
He just ripped drag. You guys seen it? Mangrove just started ripping drag. Usually they'll pop their mouth just like a red snapper will. That one literally just took it straight up.
Shrimp or
Shrimp. Tiny mangrove, boys. Juvenile grove. Look at that.
Alright, let's say.
Tiny grove.
I've never seen one that small.
Seen him a couple times.
Yeah, Uncle Ken had one in the tank.
Tiny grove, boys. Good mangrove. What? Dang, man. Not a mangrove, boys. Goodness gracious. It's not what we intended on catching here, boys. Look at those teeth. There he is. He's off, man. He's off. Freaking toadfish, man.
Toadfish.
Unreal.
Toadfish brigade.
Alright, we gotta get on a mangrove, man. Surely not, brother.
It's not like a finfish tonight, man.
You just got hit?
Yeah.
I got hit too, brother. There's a grove.
Little guy.
Little grove. Man, why are they so short tonight? He's not keeper. These are supposed to be 10 inches. I'll show you guys what this one's measuring. 9 inches. But for the most part, we know exactly what a keeper mangrove is, so look at how he's popping his lips. That's what it looks like when they're eating. Getting bit right now. Seems to be a mangrove. Dude, big mangrove. Big grove.
Got one?
Big grove.
He's in that?
That's a big grove right there, boys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got him, Dad. I've got him. Big grove.
Smokes! Look at that.
Yes, sir. Let's go. So that's what we're after right there. A 14 incher. That's a big grove. There we go. See how he's popping it? That's what they do when they eat your bait. Come on. Let it go. Let it go. Still holding on to it. Look at that. So I gotta be honest with you guys, what I do with mangroves, they're super good eating. Sometimes I'll gut them on the spot, but I'll take my hand right here, get it behind the gill, and I'll pop the gill line. What that does is it releases the blood flow and allows that fish to bleed out. "12-incher." So that's what happens. They bleed out, man.
I felt like I punched the time clock for that fish, bro. And miss.
I'm casted right over there where you were. Seemed like he was really biting it. Oh my gosh. Took me right down in the reef, man. He didn't break me off, but he came off. Telltale signs that it's a snapper. When they tear up your pinfish like that, man. They're down there. Didn't get this one on camera, man, but it's a dang good one. Look at them. Look at them chasing it up right there. I don't know if you can see it. Look at that one. Didn't even get that one on camera. I turned my camera off when I set the hook on them. Second legal one. Had 3 chasers on this guy. It's another 12-incher. Look at him popping it. There we go. Do the same thing with this one. Another good fish. That was off a baby pinfish. 3 so far. School of cow rays going by. Little baby croaker. We'll see if he gets ate. There's the mangrove I was looking for.
Free line?
Nope. There we go, boys. Seen a school of them, dropped it down right on them. They smoked it. 12-incher. Using a J hook now, so setting the hook on them. We got a one person limit. Going back with shrimp. Where are you at, Dad? Tip number 1 of the video, boys. Never put your rod on the rail. That's 3rd grade stuff, man.
Wow.
Not unless you're shark fishing, huh? Good growth. Good growth here. Oh my goodness. He is digging. That's a good one right there, boys.
Just about doubled up, dude.
Heaviest one so far. That's what we're looking for right there. He choked it. There we go. 12-incher.
12.
Let's see. 12 on the button, 12 and almost 12 1/4. Biggest one yet. Off the live shrimp, man.
Live shrimp on that.
Huh?
Live shrimp on that.
You seen him rip and drag too, man. Unreal. Not again. It's the only thing you fight against, man. The only thing you fight against when you're fishing in the structure, man. You break off. I just caught this one farther down on the shadow line. Is that where you're at?
I caught my last one in shadow line over the road back.
Take it, bro. there. Another grove. He's a short. That one's a short. Definitely a short. Get him back in. And I'll use this same little piece of shrimp right here, man. There's a good mangrove. There's a good one. Another good one. He might be a little short, actually. Let's check him out. He might be 10.5. Ten and a half. 10 and a quarter. He's legal. Fresh deads. There we go. We've already caught our limit. So now we're just throwing them back, having fun. Yeah. The grubs are still down there, man. Good grove. If we didn't have our limit, I believe this one would be right at 10. Get it back in. I don't know. There's one right there. We're gonna put on Big Daddy. Getting down to the last bit of bait here. Hopefully this catches me a 14 plus, man. And we can call out. There's a couple guys up on the bridge to where if we caught a big one, we could definitely cull this one out. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Dude, a giant. Shouldn't. Biggin. Biggin. See, we can cull this one. We'll take the Grove up to the boys up there. Take the smaller one up to the guys fishing up there. I'm sure they would appreciate a mangrove. 13 1/4. Not a bad mangrove off the bridge. Let's count up how much we got. That's 1. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10. We didn't even have 10.
Huh?
We didn't even have 10. We can just catch one more big mangrove. Dude, that might be a speck, bro. That's a speck, bro. I think it's a speck. Bluefish. Dang, man. Gosh, dude. Thank you. Get out of here, bro. So, that was a bluefish.
Bluefish?
Yeah, I don't like them, man.
I love you.
If I would have caught them, I would have gave them to you, bro.
Okay.
My tackles, I'm using too light a blind to even get them up.